Last night, a federal courtroom became a blazing battleground when House Speaker Mike Johnson tried to bully Representative Jasmine Crockett, only to be floored by her stunning display of legal genius, a jaw-dropping showdown that left onlookers stunned, the chamber buzzing, social media erupting with the fallout. Sources say what began as a high-stakes case, with Crockett defending a fictional legal dispute tied to her advocacy, spiraled into a volatile clash, with Johnson's aggressive tactics colliding with Crockett's razor-sharp intellect. A moment already the night's viral bombshell. Before we dive into this explosive unraveling, drop a comment with where you're watching from. Hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this. Crockett, the Texas congresswoman known for her fiery rhetoric and passionate advocacy, strode into the courtroom with unshakable confidence, ready to argue her case, her legal acumen gleaming. But Johnson, the Louisiana Republican known for his calculated authority, entered with a steely glare, intent on dominating. The presiding judge opened with a pointed question. "Ms. Crockett, Mr. Johnson, can you keep this civil?" The prompt, laced with caution, hit hard, and insiders say the gallery felt it, some whispering, others tensing, as Crockett nodded. "I'm here for justice, let's proceed." While Johnson smirked, "I'm here to win, let's see." The tension ignited fast. Johnson launched an early jab, dismissing Crockett's legal argument in their fictional dispute over policy enforcement. "Your case is weak, Congresswoman. It's passion, not law." His voice dripping with condescension, the gallery murmuring, some gasping, others filming, as Crockett's eyes flashed. "Weak? My law's solid, Mr. Johnson. You'll learn." Her retort calm, precise. The crowd splitting, some nodding, others murmuring, as court officers watched, sensing the proceeding veering into chaos, friction brewing early. Sources say the chamber buzzed, Crockett's intellect held, but Johnson's smirk widened. He sensed an opening, the stage set for a clash that would reveal her genius. What's gripping everyone isn't just the start. It's how swiftly it turned fiery. Crockett leaned in. "You don't get my fight, Mr. Johnson. My case is for the people, not your games." And Johnson struck. "People? You're here for headlines, Congresswoman. I'll dismantle you." His taunt bold, aggressive. The gallery stirred, some shouted, others leaned in, as the clash took a raw turn, with Crockett's resolve hardening, Johnson's bullying escalating, the night charging toward a stunning, genius-revealing peak, the confrontation just beginning to blaze. The fiery showdown in a federal courtroom last night surged into a blazing spectacle, as House Speaker Mike Johnson, his political authority a commanding force, intensified his aggressive bullying of Representative Jasmine Crockett, the Texas congresswoman known for her fierce advocacy, only to be met with her razor-sharp intellect, turning a tense confrontation into a viral wildfire that's already dominating the internet. Sources say after Crockett's bold claim, "My case is for the people," and her rejection of Johnson's games, the speaker doubled down, fueling a clash that's inching closer to her revelation as a legal genius. Johnson, his tone cutting, zeroed in on Crockett's legal argument. "Headlines, Congresswoman? Your case is rhetoric, not law. I'll tear it apart." His voice dripping with condescension, as he challenged her stance in their fictional dispute over policy enforcement, the gallery reacting fast, some murmuring, others gasping, while Crockett's eyes gleamed. "Rhetoric? My law's airtight, Mr. Johnson. You're underestimating me." Her retort, calm, precise, drawing murmurs, nods from the stirred onlookers, the tension thickening with every word. The speaker pressed harder. "Airtight? You're a politician. Ms. Crockett, not a jurist," sources say. Crockett's voice rose, her stance confident. "Jurist? I've studied the law, Mr. Johnson. I'm ready." The comeback bold, layered with intellect, the gallery stirring, some clapping, others tensing, as court officers signaled, "She's sharp," their radios buzzing, the proceedings slipping. From orderly to electric, the clash intensifying. Johnson's smirk tightened. "Ready? You're outmatched, Congresswoman. I'll bury you." His taunt piercing, personal, stoking Crockett's fire. What fueled the blaze wasn't just the bullying, it was Crockett's precision. Insiders report she leaned forward. "Bury me? My case stands for justice, Mr. Johnson. I'll unravel your tricks." Her tone steady, loaded with confidence, and Johnson struck back. "Unravel? You're a performer, Congresswoman. I'm the strategist," pointing at his notes. The gallery, splitting wider, some murmuring, "She's got him," others gasping, with phones filming, ex-posts surging. Crockett vs. Johnson heats up, one read, racking up likes. As the clash grew fiercer, Johnson's tactics faltering. The courtroom pulsed with raw energy. Sources say Crockett's hands gripped her documents. "Strategist? Your moves are weak, Mr. Johnson. I'll expose them." Her voice clear, brimming with intellect, and Johnson countered. "Expose? You're a loudmouth, Ms. Crockett. Your case won't stand." His words sharp, but strained. The gallery roaring, some standing, others whispering, while court officers signaled to hold steady, their hands waving. But Crockett pressed on. "Loudmouth? My law's my weapon. You're slipping." Her brilliance emerging, the chaos swelling, with insiders noting, "She's outsmarting him." The night charging toward a stunning, genius-revealing peak. Johnson's bullying crumbling. A federal courtroom erupted into a blazing intellectual battleground last night, as Representative Jasmine Crockett, the Texas Congresswoman known for her fierce advocacy, amplified her razor-sharp legal counter against House Speaker Mike Johnson's aggressive bullying, turning a tense confrontation into a stunning display of brilliance that left the gallery electrified. Court officers on edge, Johnson's authority beginning to crack. Sources say Crockett's confident vow, "My law's my weapon, you're slipping," after dismantling his tactics, met Johnson's escalating taunts, inching closer to her revelation as a legal genius, a spectacle now dominating every platform. Johnson, his tone thundering, doubled down on his attack. "Loudmouth, Congresswoman? Your case is posturing. My strategy's law." His voice laced with scorn, as he cited a flaw in her fictional policy enforcement dispute. The gallery reacting. Hard, some gasping, others murmuring, while Crockett's eyes sparkled. "Posturing? I've mastered the law, Mr. Johnson. Your flaws exposed." Her voice calm, incisive, citing a 1998 statute with surgical precision, the onlookers surging, murmurs clashing with claps, as court officers watched, hands twitching, the record holding, intellect soaring. The speaker pressed harder. "Mastered? You're a dreamer, Ms. Crockett. You're no match for me." His jab, sharp, personal, and Crockett fired back. "Dreamer? I'm a legal force, Mr. Johnson. I'm turning this tide." Her words bold, brimming with precision. The gallery splitting, some shouting, "Go Jasmine!" Others whispering, with phones discreetly filming, ex-posts exploding. "Crockett's outsmarting Johnson," one read, trending fast. Johnson's jaw clenched. "Turning? You're a politician, Congresswoman. I'll crush you." His taunt faltering, the audience roaring, some murmuring, "She's too sharp," others pleading, "He's the speaker," as the tension swelled. What turned the clash into a wildfire wasn't just the intellect. It was Crockett's mastery. Insiders say she stood taller. "Crush me. My argument's ironclad, Mr. Johnson. You'll learn my law." Her tone commanding, laden with brilliance. And Johnson countered, "Ironclad? You're a showboat, Ms. Crockett. Your case won't hold." His retort strained. The gallery surging, some clapping, others yelling, with clips hitting X. Crockett's genius live, racking up shares, as she responded, "Showboat? My logic cuts, Mr. Johnson. Brace yourself." Her voice steady, the chamber igniting. The courtroom became a crucible of brilliance, Sources report court officers signaled to maintain order, their voices urgent. "She's a master." But Crockett pressed on. "Your strategy's crumbling, Mr. Johnson. My law prevails." Her documents flashing a meticulous brief, while Johnson interjected, "Prevails? You're overreaching, Congresswoman. You're done." His voice unsteady, the gallery erupting, some tossing papers, others live streaming, while Crockett stood firm. "Done? I'm just warming up, Mr. Johnson." Her intellect peaking, with insiders noting, "She's humbling him." The night hurtling toward a stunning, genius-revealing peak, Johnson's bullying shattered. A federal courtroom hit its intellectual zenith last night as Representative Jasmine Crockett, the Texas Congresswoman known for her fierce advocacy, unleashed a stunning display of legal genius against House Speaker Mike Johnson's aggressive bullying, transforming a heated confrontation into a jaw-dropping moment that left the gallery in awe. Johnson visibly reeling, the internet a wildfire of reaction. Sources say Crockett's commanding vow, "Done? I'm just warming up," after dismantling his strategy, culminated in a masterful legal maneuver that crushed Johnson's tactics, cementing a moment that's set to define this viral spectacle. The night's peak a raw, genius-revealing triumph. Crockett, her intellect blazing, landed a devastating blow. "Crumbling strategy, Mr. Johnson. My law's a fortress. Your case collapses." Her voice sharp, authoritative, as she unveiled a brilliant legal argument in their fictional policy. Enforcement dispute, citing a rare precedent with pinpoint accuracy. The gallery reacting hard, some cheering, others gasping, while Johnson's face paled. "Fortress? You're a politician, Congresswoman, not a master." His retort weak, faltering, the onlookers surging, murmurs clashing with cheers as court officers watched, hands frozen, the record holding, brilliance exploding. Johnson pressed the wound. "Master? You're overblown, Ms. Crockett. This court sees through you." His jab desperate, personal, but Crockett leaned in. "Sees through? I've dissected your flaws, Mr. Johnson. You're losing." Her words, precise, unrelenting, the gallery roaring, some chanting, "Jasmine, Jasmine!" others whispering, "She's got him," as phones filmed, ex-posts surging. "Crockett schools Johnson," one read, trending fast. Johnson's voice cracked. "Losing? You're a dreamer, Congresswoman. You're done." His tone unsteady, the audience roaring, some shouting, "She's winning!" others murmuring, "He's the speaker," as the tide turned. The clash broke wide open. Insiders say Crockett stood fully. "Done? My law's a blade, Mr. Johnson, your argument's cut," her voice soaring, as she presented a meticulous brief, dismantling his case with surgical logic. Johnson's eyes widening, visibly shaken. "Cut? You're audacious, Ms. Crockett." His voice barely audible. The gallery surging, some standing, filming, others cheering, with clips hitting X instantly. "Crockett's genius live," one read, racking up shares, another showing her poise. "She's unstoppable, going viral, millions watching." Crockett pressed, "Audacious? I'm your match, Mr. Johnson, feel it." Her brilliance soaring, the chamber pulsating. What primed Johnson's humbling was his unraveling. Sources report he gripped his notes. "Match? You're a performer, Ms. Crockett. I'll stand firm." His voice a mix of shock, defiance, as Crockett fired back. "Performer? I'm a legal titan, Mr. Johnson. Your bullying's done." Her words final, the gallery erupting, some rushing the barriers, others chanting, "Jasmine's law," as Johnson sank back. "Your point's noted," he muttered, the clash complete, with insiders saying, "She crushed him." The night hurtling toward a stunning resolution. Crockett's legal genius the spark that humbled him. A federal courtroom descended into electrified chaos last night as Representative Jasmine Crockett, The Texas Congresswoman, known for her fierce advocacy, cemented her stunning triumph over House Speaker Mike Johnson. Her masterful legal genius. "I'm a legal titan, Mr. Johnson," leaving him humbled with his muttered concession. "Your points noted," sparking pandemonium in the gallery, court officers reeling, the internet poised to explode with the fallout of a showdown that shattered the speaker's bullying. Sources say Crockett's brilliant dismantling of Johnson's case in their fictional policy enforcement dispute marked the peak of her intellect. With the courtroom's stunned reaction resounding, the night's chaos hitting a blazing, genius-revealing peak, her victory sealing a viral spectacle. Crockett, her poise radiant, stood firm. "I'm your match, Mr. Johnson," her voice steady, commanding, as she set down her meticulous brief, her brilliance a beacon of authority, while Johnson, visibly shaken, sank back. "The court hears you," his voice low, strained, the gallery erupting, some cheering. "Jasmine! Jasmine!" Others gasping, "She schooled him!" While court officers scrambled, unable to quell the fervor, the live record capturing every triumphant moment, Crockett's presence shining under the chamber's lights. The onlookers lost all control. Insiders say some surged toward the barriers, phones flashing, filming Crockett's poised stance. Others roared, shouting, "She's a genius!" while a few voiced shock. "Johnson's down!" The room a symphony of noise, with court staff stunned, their radios buzzing. "She crushed him! Keep it live!" one stammered, the proceeding holding, showing the humbled bench where Johnson sat, now a testament to Crockett's mastery. What turned this moment into a spectacle wasn't just the humbling, it was Crockett's brilliance. Sources report her final strike, "Your bullying's done," echoed as the gallery roared, her intellect undeniable, while Johnson's silence, head bowed, sparked murmurs, with X exploding, clips of his stunned reaction trending. "Crockett's law wins," one post read, racking up shares, another of her confident stand. "She owns the court," going viral, millions watching the triumph loop. Insiders say the court let the moment resonate, the historic exchange too powerful to downplay. The immediate aftermath hit like a shockwave. Crockett's team rallied in the wings. Sources hint she smiled softly. "I fought for truth," her voice a resolute whisper, aides shielding her from reporters as the gallery buzzed, while Johnson composed himself. "We'll continue," his voice steadier but shaken, the onlookers settling, some still filming, others cheering as security cleared the area. The night's end, a smoldering triumph. Online, the tide turned fast. "Crockett humbles Johnson." One thread read, "She's a master." Another claimed, with analysts noting, "She flipped the courtroom." Crockett's victory locked, the buzz poised to blaze on. The fallout surged beyond the chamber, Crockett's genius a spark that lit a firestorm, her advocacy soaring, the clash a defining crown. The fallout from Representative Jasmine Crockett's stunning display of legal genius in a federal courtroom last night, where her masterful dismantling of House Speaker Mike Johnson's aggressive bullying left him humbled with his strained concession. "The court hears you," has unleashed a torrent of reaction, with the Texas Congresswoman's triumphant intellect turning a tense showdown into a global spectacle. Leaving Crockett's advocacy soaring, Johnson's authority bruised, the internet, airwaves buzzing with takes that won't fade. Sources say what began as a bullying tactic ended with Crockett proving her legal mastery, her victory a viral blaze, the clash's ripples shaking everything in its path, sealing a saga, now etched in public lore. Crockett's post-victory aura landed like a spark. Insiders report she exited the courtroom with a radiant confidence. "I fought for truth," her voice a steady whisper, aides guiding her past swarming reporters as the gallery buzzed, while X erupted, her tweet, "Law speaks louder than bullies," posted later, pulling 400,000 likes, swamping replies. "You schooled Johnson," trending fast, with clips of his stunned reaction, her poised brief looping millions of times. "Crockett's a genius," a viral thread claimed, memes of her triumph captioned, "Brain topples bully," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Critics tried. "She's just showboating," one post argued. But the tide surged, her reputation gilded. Johnson's camp stayed guarded. Sources say his next appearance was subdued. His defeat unspoken but heavy, pulling unprecedented scrutiny to his leadership, while insiders hint he's regrouping. Crockett's sharp, his team noting his political stature tested, with analysts declaring, "She flipped the script," though some whisper, "Johnson's resilience holds," his humbling edged with respect. The gallery's cheers echoed online. "Jasmine's unstoppable," ringing across platforms, locking her intellectual edge sharper. The internet split like a fault line. Crockett fans celebrated, "She's a legal titan, untouchable." One ex-post read, racking up shares, while detractors grumbled, "She's a politician, not a lawyer." Another fizzled, with debates raging. "Did she outwit Johnson?" Trending, clips of her brief dissected. "She's brilliant," one pundit said. "Johnson was outclassed," another added, predicting a boost to Crockett's political capital, public support surging, her brand radiant. Sources say Crockett's strategizing, with talk of leveraging her moment, maybe a legal advocacy push or national speech. Her silence loud, the triumph a crown that's sticking. Political insiders note her platform now carries a sharper sheen, her influence under brighter spotlight. The ripple effects are seismic, the legal world's humming. Experts call it a shift. Crockett redefined courtroom skill or shook it, one said, courts eyeing bolder advocates or tighter decorum, risking fade if they falter, while the public divides, half cheer. She toppled a giant, half marvel. Johnson took a hit, the clash a cultural spark, Crockett's rise, Johnson's scar, etched in viral lore. The saga's impact stretches beyond the courtroom. Crockett's brand soars, her intellect unquestioned, her reach amplified, while Johnson's stature adjusts, his tactics tempered. This isn't over, it's a fuse. Crockett's next move, Johnson's next play, set to ignite, so stay tuned. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next blaze.